to Keepin Country Strong. Let's give it up for Mr. Carl Richards, Carmine, and Ron.
Or as we say,
Yeah! Welcome,
the
everyone.
B brothers, Benzee and Banjo.
Happy New Year.
That's right.
This is our first show of the
Happy
year.
New Year.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
So how you been, old feller?
I'm hanging in there. I'm happy to step into Benzee's shoes. They're a little big for me. But
Yeah. Well, you know how that is.
I
It's
was going to
just-
turn the clock back a little. Nice show on Gene Pitney tonight you did.
well, thank you.
Right?
If you
Carmine's got
you
a
guys
show
are watching, man, that
called
was a heck of a
Carmine
show.
Sings.
he does good on the bus too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a nice show.
I'm lucky, actually.
Gene
I
Pitney.
got a good. I know the program director here, so I got the lead in to Carl's show. So I'm on right before.
I don't
Carl.
even look back in the bus because all them elderly ladies are drooling and everything. We love you.
They enjoy my show because
No, they do
since
love
I
it.
work with, they're mostly not all seniors, but older folks. I get to work a little blue, as they used to say in the old Catskill days, and they get the biggest kick out of it. So
Yeah, well, we're into the blue hairs now. That's what they call them, the old blue
It's all
hairs.
right, nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
They were young ones.
The funny
So
thing is,
how was
Benzee
everybody's
gets a little
break? We had a couple weeks off. How did it all go?
Good to see y'all.
good.
Yeah, how you been?
Missed
old
Good to see
everybody.
y'all. Not bad, not
I
bad.
missed you guys. Definitely.
Anything new and exciting happening?
Well, the Patriots are in the playoffs, but the
Ooh,
Dolphins
there
aren't.
you go.
Oh, my team didn't make it at all. New York is completely out of the
Benzee
picture.
loves them too, huh?
New York
Is New York
completely
out?
of the
New
picture.
York's both out,
Completely
Jets
out,
and the
all
Giants.
out.
Done.
Buffalo Bills all out, Giants out, Jets out.
But the
Yeah.
bottom line is football will be over soon. That part's
You know,
gonna
and
suck.
speaking
I gotta tell
of
everybody.
Came up quick. Yeah.
Baseball, Mike Piazza got inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yes.
That's
so-
because Clemens hit him in the
Excellent.
head and knocked him out.
Excellent.
Threw a bat at him one time. Almost hit him with the bat.
Really? So if
So-
somebody hits me with a bat, could I
Yeah.
get in? The
I'm
Hall of Fame?
excited. Well, I go every year. My parents have land up in Cooperstown. I was born in Cooperstown.
Oh,
So I go up every single
nice.
year, and I always go up for the induction ceremonies. And I'm
Nice.
very excited because he's one of my favorite players. Him and Derek Jeter, when Derek Jeter
Derek
gets inducted.
Jeter, now
do
that's
you
a different
know
character.
That every hotel is already booked for the potential years that he's going to be in.
Oh, I see.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
everything's already booked.
So they're
solid.
anticipating.
So I'm glad my parents have land.
Do you
Built
like
Happy
Derek?
Barrett up at the tree farm.
Do you like Derek Jeter?
Love Derek Jeter. Love Derek Jeter.
Maybe I can get you an autographed picture.
Oh, well, I actually have one, but I'll take another one.
Well, I have a friend that's tied with the Yankee organization.
He's my
Who
absolute
could probably
favorite.
get you some signed autographs. I
I-
got some for Joey Lou's husband.
Really, I really miss him in the game. I love the Yankees still, but I miss him playing.
I haven't been to the new stadium. Have you guys been to the new
I
stadium?
have.
Yeah,
I
I went
have.
with Benzee.
Beautiful.
I have.
You could see the whole thing though, even way
I
up
went right
high.
away.
It wasn't like it used to be with a poster in the way.
It's amazing.
Because I did get to go to the original stadium, like the second or third to the last game that was played there, and you could see the new stadium, off in the distance, which was kind of wild.
It's
you know.
laid out really nice.
Yeah, I have to check it out. Hey Benzee, if you're listening, I want a free
When
ticket.
you park with that bus, Benzee, drop
Last-
me off at the gate though. That walking for a mile to get
That's just
there.
the thing. Hey, you gotta walk.
They don't have a
That's-
shuttle or anything?
That's,
Or?
how,
No.
that's always how it's done.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You were there just
This
October,
year,
right?
Yeah. Give me the ticket and I'll get a limo to bring me down. That bus walking is for the birds. And a
Yeah.
hot day.
Yeah.
And when you're up in the
unfortunately,
top bleachers, the sun's cooking you. Everybody from the top went down underneath where the walkways
Oh.
are.
Right.
Nice
Yeah.
breeze blowing there.
But they used to call them
And they won.
the
That was a
bleacher
good game.
creatures back in the
Bleacher
day.
creatures, yeah.
But now they make the stadium so everybody in the stadium can actually see the players and stuff.
It's a great stadium.
Yeah,
I
I'll
like
check it
City
out.
Field too. I like it a little better. The City Field, I like their layout and I like how that's done better and the way, just the way it is in general. But great stadiums, awesome stadiums.
So it's not the house that Ruth built anymore.
No.
No, the stars are gone.
Yeah, my
Anyway.
dad used to take me to the
Do you know
old
my
stadium.
grandmother got Babe Ruth's autograph?
Wow, that is so cool.
They used to take the train in when played at Doubleday Field in Cooperstown. They would take the train in, and she had an apartment near the train station. So when she was younger, she had a program from the Baseball Hall of Fame. She had a program, and she actually had Babe Ruth sign it.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
I got a picture. My dad has a picture of him with Ty Cobb. That's actually been hung up at the Hall
One
of
of the
Fame
greats,
there.
yeah.
He was one of the original Bat Boys.
Well,
At the Doubleday Field.
dad used to
Cow.
be one of the heads of the Newark Watershed, and they used to bring the ball players up. And my sister, who's like almost 90, she was a little kid. They had Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig came to my dad's house and they cooked them venison dinner.
Oh, that's cool.
But we didn't have no cameras like they do now. It'd been great.
If you've ever been to Cooperstown, where Doubleday Field is, it's beautiful there. But in back of it, there's a row of houses, and it's Savannah. I think it's called Savannah Ave or whatever it's called there. My dad's house, where he grew up, was right there. So he used to field all the balls. They'd sit on the roof and watch the games.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, nice.
And he used to field the balls, and both my parents grew up there, so it was kind of neat. But my brother has the autograph from Babe Ruth still.
Nice.
My other one has the Ty Cobb one, so it's kind of cool. We get autographs. We have tons of autographs. And it's just kind of neat, and
Cool.
how it's changed from year to year. My uncle Ken used to take care of the baseball fields there, Ken Hoteling. So when we were there, we were younger, my Uncle Ken used to get all the baseballs. He'd get one baseball signed by the entire team for us.
Wow, that's
We
nice.
didn't know any better. We were outside playing in the rain in it, and leaving outside. Gosh, we think about that now. We're like, if we had those balls, it would be
Oh, it's like the
worth a
baseball
fortune.
cards. We used to put them in our spokes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now they're
Yeah.
worth a lot of
I
money.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of neat to think about that. So that's exciting.
That's
Baseball
nice.
coming up soon.
Boy, that
soon.
is good. You right next to the
Yeah.
field.
Yep, grew up with it, so it's kind of
There's
neat.
a story in that whole thing you could write. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, I actually was one of the few people that when I sold, I had to sell after my parents passed away. I inherited the house, and we had to sell and clean out the attic. And I actually found a whole shoebox of my baseball cards.
Oh.
Still in pretty good shape. Now I didn't have anything really great in there, but there must have been some good ones because I had a guy come and he offered me $1,600 for the whole box.
Wow.
And I was in a panic to get out of the house quickly, and I just gave it to him. And I'm sure he probably turned around and sold that for
Yeah, I'm
like
thinking,
3
gosh,
times
we've
as
got
much.
like Joe DiMaggio,
Right.
Yogi Berra, Whitey Ford.
Well, I definitely had a Mickey
We've
Mantle.
got,
I had a,
you name
had
it,
one
I've
of
got
those,
probably their
Well, even that's worth a few
throughout
bucks
the years.
today.
That's really neat, yeah.
Ty
We've
Cobb
got,
would
my
be
brother's
cool.
got the Babe Ruth one. It's like he's got it, taken care of. Like he's got it in special
Oh yeah, that's what you
casing,
need
so
to
it
do.
doesn't
Absolutely.
fade and all
Yeah.
that. So because they do fade, we found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put them in a
They
thing.
do
Yeah.
fade. We'd have it all put away in the casing and stuff, but they, regardless,
Don't they call that a patina?
I don't know. But I was not too happy about some of those that faded. But
Well, this guy also bought my. My father used to take me to all the games, and remember they used to have Cap Day, Bat Day.
Oh,
and all
yeah.
day? I had all my bats from Bat Day. I had, and I'm going to mention some names you probably don't remember. I had a Horace Clark, Gene Michael. I mean, these are the guys that were big when I was a kid. And Elston Howard, of course, went on to be a coach. But that guy was like, "I'll take those off your hands too. I'll give you another $50." I'm thinking, so I don't know what he did with them. I'm sure he resold them.
Oh yeah, there's a big market for anything with the Yankees. Yeah.
But yeah, there was those. That's the guys that were around.
Was there
when I
a
was
pitcher
kid.
Clark on the Yankees? Because the pitcher, I'm thinking it was Clark. Maybe it wasn't.
I have friends that
remember,
camp in Cooperstown every year.
there's a couple camp places there. Yeah,
It gotta be.
yeah.
I've
They have
never
Dreams
been.
Park now, which made it enormous. It's huge. It's right on the outskirts. It's more near like Otsego Index, and it's huge. Like people from all over the country come there with their teams, their baseball teams or like little league teams, and they play tournaments there and they spend the week there. And it's just grown enormously. Like they have hotels out there now. It's built up like you would not believe. I mean, it's so different now. Even like, of course times change. Like when we used to go get autographs when we were younger, we'd go right up to the baseball players when they'd come out. Now, if you know Doubleday Field, they used to have to come around outside the baseball field. So they had one bathroom for, so they'd have to come around so you could get their autographs there, or, just hang out. And they didn't care. But nowadays everything's like guarded.
Yeah.
So
You
tight
have your
security.
state troopers
Yeah.
there, and not for nothing, but people do get very nasty. Like some people just are so rude, and it's usually the people that have like a baseball bat and they have their own shots, their shops, I should say, and they have like all the cards and pictures, so you know that they're selling them.
Right.
Whereas we just want them for like
Yeah, just
stories,
want 'em for
to
something.
hand down
Right,
from generation
right.
to generation. So here's your average kid out there wanting to get a baseball sign, then you get these guys smushing them to get the autographs over top, and it's frustrating. It's so different now, than it
Right.
used to be. So it's just it's hard to see that because I can understand them getting frustrated and not wanting to meet the public
Well,
up close, but
Well, Babe Ruth came
Different.
to the Watershed property, and they told him, my dad and him, to take him out deer hunting. He comes with a raccoon coat on and a Davy Crockett hat on.
That's too funny.
So they put him on a stand out in the woods and for deer hunters, and people don't know, they would get on the mountain and drive the
And
deer.
they flush them.
Well-
right.
Oh, that was the year he got shot. I remember that.
No, it was a big blizzard there, and they come down the hill. Tracks are right by him. He was passed out. He had a fifth of whiskey there, and he drank the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
And they woke him up. He goes, "Anybody gets me a big buck, I'll give him $100." Yeah,
Back then, that was
because there's certain reservoirs, even though they don't want to mention it, that are stocked with big trout, big everything, just for the ball players and politicians.
I know
Yeah.
Dave was known to, he liked
Party.
his alcohol.
He
Yeah.
had to push him back. That's for
You
sure.
imagine if he didn't really drink and he actually took care of himself, how many home runs and
Oh,
stuff he would hit.
Just imagine.
And he swung a bat different than they teach you in school.
He
Looked
just,
like he was hitting a golf ball.
he was a natural. Yeah, like that movie, The Natural. He was definitely a natural.
Yeah. Well, that'll be coming around soon. Once
Yeah, before you
football's
know it,
over,
right?
there ain't nothing to watch. I don't like golf and some of that stuff and the ice skating and all that.
Now.
I love
You
ice
can like
skating.
Other people don't. Other people like it. Not
Well, I
no,
ain't
don't.
saying they can
I like
love it. I'm
football,
talking
that's
about
it.
me. I don't like it.
Speaking of ice
Football,
skating,
football and baseball, and I haven't followed baseball in a couple of years.
So my husband got me for Christmas. He got me a pair of snowshoes.
Oh, cool.
Now, first, like I asked for snow boots, and they have, they're different. I had no idea, like originally what I was going to get. So my girlfriends and I have been walking and hiking and stuff. So they brought a pair to me to show me, and there's these cute boots. And it's like these. It almost looks like plastic, but I don't know what material it's made of. And they're really cute. So when you wear them, they're lightweight, and you walk on the snow. Well, that's not what I got. I got these things that have like spikes on them. It looks like you go up an ice
Oh, there was
glacier.
like, they're for
And
mountain
they're
climbing.
heavy. Oh my gosh.
They climb mountains
I
with
guess I
them.
got what I asked for. So I'm going to try them out because you never know. You know how I slipped on the ice last year with my leg and broke it. So I'm going to try them out
That's why you
on
did
the
it.
icy driveway and just see how they work. But they are awfully heavy.
Yeah, they're for
So-
climbing
That's
Yeah, they
why he
are.
did it.
cliffs and
It looks like glaciers you climb
Yeah,
with these things
yeah,
with
yeah.
spikes in them. I'm like, wow, these look like lethal weapons.
Nice.
So
you walk on one of
I'm
your
gonna
walks
try
with them
'em.
on, they'll be dragging you back.
I'm gonna try them. I'm probably gonna be exhausted after I try them, but I'm gonna try
Her
'em.
Murph, you was giving them because she slipped on the ice and broke
I
her
was just going
leg.
to say he's making sure that doesn't
I
happen
know,
again.
right?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He was here with the wrestlers one night. We had him set up, and he hit one of the guys with a chair. It
Yes.
was great.
Yeah, I
It was
remember
his
that.
glory.
It
He
was
loved it.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got lucky
Good,
that night.
he's a good guy. Yep. So are we gonna sing tonight or
I'm
what?
gonna sing tonight. Yes, I'm gonna go over and get set up while you guys chat for a minute. If that's
Okay.
okay. All right. I'll be
Let's
ready.
see you in a bit.
Single us when you're ready.
Will do.
Yeah, so there's a lot of. I already got a whole bunch of bookings lined up for this year.
Oh, good, good.
Fairs and street fairs and stuff. Because they usually book me early, so I don't get tied up somewhere else. I can't go.
It's definitely good to book ahead if you can.
Believe it or not,
He gets booked every year.
the
Early.
friends at the Erie want me to
Every
come
year.
down there.
I heard you got booked last night, and fingerprinted and everything.
I didn't think anybody knew it.
Oh, that's
Is your name Phil? No, I ain't Phil.
that's the name I always use when I get pulled over. Your name, sir? Phil Wiener.
Yeah. Well, we are going to do a kids
Name
show.
jumpers.
You can come down and help us with this. We're going to do a kids show. It's not going to be the Mr. Phil's kids show. It's just a kids show with Looney Ballooney. Phil will be involved. And Pam's going to dress like an old lady. And we got a bunch of people coming down. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun. And
We're going to
actually,
use the green screen and have kids cheering behind them.
I mean, when I was a kid, I was probably the biggest Soupy Sales fan. I mean,
Well, at the end,
I
we're
even had
gonna-
the album and the whole thing.
We're going to hit them with a pie at the end.
Send me $1. Every little boy and girl, send me $1.
I had,
Yeah.
I had the Soupy Sales album. It was called Soupy Sales Says Do the Mouse.
I think I did too.
Do you remember that dance?
think
that
I
he
Hey,
did?
I got to say hi to Bullville out there in Manhattan.
Remember the Fang?
MNN, we're on there, and I stayed up
Bullville,
and watched it. It was
whoa.
great. Because I never did it where we sent it. Pam showed us how to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Marty can grab it.
Marty,
Oh no, that's Carl.
you're in the. You're
Is
on
that
the
my
camera,
hand?
Marty.
What's it doing?
No, that was.
Yeah.
That's a side of you we've never seen before, Marty.
Yeah, that camera's on, Marty. Yeah.
Should I do it again?
Very sexy, actually.
Go for it.
I think, we'll probably get some
I would
calls.
if I were you.
Well, listen, Happy New Year's, everybody that made it through all this mess this year.
Yeah,
and
we're here, we made it.
the crazy weather we're into.
Yeah, who would think after that almost like spring-like weather we had, and then all of a sudden,
Right.
right after the New Year hit, we got plunged into like a deep freeze. So
What
stay
is it?
warm out there, guys.
Oh.
All right, we're going to go to this lady. She does everything. She's an entertainer. That covers everything. She sings, plays, does plays, teaches.
Yep, no, we're happy. We're so happy to have her involved in the show, and I'd just like to quickly shout out to Pam also producing my show
Yeah.
and doing a great job. So thank you, Pam.
So we're going to go to Pam Murphy.
Yeehaw!
All right, thank you guys for that great introduction. So, Pam Murphy, I'm from Walden, New York, and I'm a singer-songwriter. And one of the best things that I like to do is to sit down and kind of just use music as therapy. And one of the first songs I ever wrote, this is actually the second song I wrote. It's entitled Little Angel. And I just was feeling kind of, in a mood where I was missing someone that had passed away that I knew. And it was one of my younger cousins named Andrew. And I wrote this song called Little Angel, and I'd like to play that for you tonight. So here it is, Little Angel. Dreams gone, sweet little angel, help me to understand, give me a reason. Why will men take them so young? Can't you see see their lives have just begun. I'm asking you why my heart wants to cry when I think of the life yet to live. Why, oh Lord, I said take them so young. Help me see your answer. Why, oh Lord, please tell me why. All right, thanks. So going back in time here, I wanted to do the actual first song I ever wrote, which is kind of neat to go back to sometimes, you know, and just see what you've done. I actually wrote this on guitar. I can play guitar too. I just choose to play piano live. It's just easier for me. So I'm going to do a song called Keep It Alive. With the time, music was getting cut out of school systems. And as a music teacher in the public school systems in New York, I know how important it is, especially, you know, it develops the aesthetic part of the brain. It's great for a well-rounded education. But you know what? Sometimes you get those kids who come in and they live for those moments that make them feel good about themselves. And one of the things music can do, it really helps self-esteem. It can promote, you know, just the well-being of any kid. So I would hate to see that music gets cut out of the programs, and at the time, I was felt very strongly about that. So I wrote this on guitar, and it actually performed it way, way back in the day. So it's called Keep It Alive. Enjoy. I can't imagine a place without music. Those beautiful sounds that fill us with emotion. Keep it alive, don't let it die. Keep it alive, don't let it die. Life without music, like a moment lost in time, bittersweet and lonely, lost in empty rhyme. NY, keep it alive. That's right. So, as I got going, these are all from my Sweet Dangers album, by the way, which you can get on iTunes. You can get Amazon.com. You can actually get a hard copy. You can go on my website, which is PamMurphy007.com. And my email address is on there, which is PamelaAnn007@gmail.com. I can also, mail you a hard copy if you'd like one. But I also have electronic downloads on Reverb Nation, on #1 country music charts. I'm an indie artist where my music gets played on the radio station on the country section. And this next song, A Winter's Breath, was one of the first numbers that I put up on the airwaves when music became digital. And this is called The Winter's Breath. You've heard it here before, but I'm playing it tonight because I'm recently finding some success in some of these charts. This was one of the first ones that actually charted for me, and it actually charted on Reverb Nation. I've been #1 in the holiday category, and this is in the holiday category. But personally, on just singles, it came up to #7 on the charts, and that's just something to be really excited about. So I'm going to go ahead and play this for you tonight, A Winter's Breath.
Great job.
This lady's so talented.
Really?
It's unfair.
I just think you play guitar as well.
I do play guitar. I actually,
So that's
The flute.
I played guitar better than I played piano at one point. Which is, I classical classical guitar.
Nice.
So we're talking.
Wow,
you know,
why didn't you bring that down
fingerpicking
one
and
night?
But I don't really practice it anymore because I have a hard time. I have very small hands, and when I had to learn classical guitar, it's got a big thick neck, as you know. So I have a hard time barring the chords. So when I go to bar chords, it really is painful, and you're not supposed to really bend your wrist when you go to do it. So I'm here, I'm bending my wrist, and it's killing me. So there are new guitars out, modern guitars that are thin.
Well, they have a
necks and-
kid's guitar.
But I just don't have the calluses, and you know, you gotta have your calluses on
That
your
has a
left
thin
hand.
neck on it.
Yeah, I just don't get the tone and the sound of the kids' guitars, you know.
So that's
But,
3 instruments I know he played: flute, piano, and guitar.
Flute, piano, guitar. I played trumpet, a French horn, trombone, bassoon, oboe,
Bassoon, that's
drums,
woodwind.
bells.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was at Crane School of Music, we had to take every single instrument.
That's
So
interesting.
we had to learn. Yeah, I was certified in voice and in band, so chorus and band. So I had dual certification, so I had to learn everything. And
Great.
up to a certain level, you had to be good enough in order to pass the course. So
Cool.
a lot of training, a lot of days in practice rooms, a lot of
That's
nights in
beautiful.
practice
That's a
rooms.
beautiful thing.
I wanted to do that, but I fell for the teacher, and I had a lot of good notes. Anyway,
Better to fall for her than on her.
hey, now don't take us down that road. Pam just warned us about this before.
Sorry, kids.
It's not easy being the only girl out here sometimes, let me just tell you.
It's hard being a hillbilly. And listen, we had venison stew the other night. Oh, it was out of this world.
I haven't had that in years. Oh,
And
man.
then we cooked venison roast. She puts them in roast and both bags. They eat every bit of it.
Oh, I bet, yeah. I had a friend, the Sotiers, unfortunately both are passed now, but they used to every year, because their family was such avid deer hunters, they would get so much deer meat that they would throw a huge party, and everything on the menu was all venison in one shape or form.
I grew up
or-
on venison,
Oh,
basically. My
man.
dad's a hunter, and you know, with
Wow.
a family of 6, and you know, you don't make a lot of money.
I prefer it
you
more
hunt,
than beef.
and that's what you live on.
Carl
you know?
brought me to a venison dinner over in Milford.
That's again this
at the
year in
Legion,
April.
American Legion last year. First time I've had it in years. I was vegetarian before
Oh, they
that.
cook. You gotta
Gotta
be
cook it
there.
right.
They
I got
cook
off the
it
meat
every way you
immediately.
think.
My dad still butchers. He still butchers deer for people up north, and when he does it, he got to do it just right. You know how.
Yeah, there's
He's-
definitely
I used to
a
butcher deer.
technique to it. Yeah.
There's
When
a
I-
technique. If you do it just right, it bleeds out. You know how to do it.
I used to butcher when I lived in Port Jervis here about 9 years, and I butchered deer every year.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've had to help
For
my
free.
dad occasionally. Don't enjoy doing it.
I knew
must
that
say.
she was a country bumpkin.
I
She
am. Let me tell you.
skinning deer
there's
and
things
everything.
that you don't know about me.
I used to like
That's
to
one of
play.
them.
I would play tricks on my friends because they
Oh,
would
we're
have the
trying to
deer,
find out.
Deer would be hanging in the garage, and I would tell my friends. I would say, "Hey, I left
My
I
dad would
left
hang it right
something
out
in
the
there when you
backyard.
go in there and
yeah.
get it." And you hear,
I actually had to hang the deer myself. It was terrible.
"Yeah, that's
Those
A lot
dogs
of
are
city
heavy.
a
people
lot of
don't
work."
know.
Absolutely.
Heavy.
We
and they
had-
get rigor mortis when they get frozen.
We had 2 does hanging in this guy's barn. They were legal. Anyway, we took 2 spike horns for each deer
Right.
and screwed them into their head. So we had these city guys that come up and they wanted to see the deer. The horn, were like all cock. So we took them up in the barn, showed them, and nobody went, a dead deer animal, they don't want to go near it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great, look at the horns on that. We're over going, this is
As an ex-vegetarian, folks, there's no such thing as humane meat. I don't know where
What?
that came from. There's no such thing as humane meat.
What does that mean?
Something the vegans say. Or,
Oh, is
yeah,
that
it
really
means
what
it's
they
not
Vegetarians
killed.
say.
I thought you were saying
It's
there's
not-
no such thing as human meat. And
Humane.
That would
No,
be.
there's definitely nothing.
that's
I
Soylent
learned
Green,
about a
yeah.
lot of crap on
That's not true.
Facebook about killing animals and stuff, and I'm telling you, it's downright disgusting, some of that crap.
How do we
I
get
used
on
to
this
eat.
subject?
You
I used
brought
to
it
eat
up.
nothing but eyes. I used to eat
This
nothing,
hillbilly farm
nothing with
girl here.
eyes.
Oh, you wouldn't eat anything with a. Yeah, my wife used to say anything with a face. So same thing, right?
I never ate the face.
Potatoes ain't got a face. They got eyes. Though.
They do have eyes. That's right.
To
Yeah.
each his own. You know, that's the nice thing about this world. We all can have our own ways.
Luckily, I got friends who I haven't been hunting in a while because my 2 sons, their wives won't let them out of the house. But it's not fun unless, when you go with a
Right.
bunch of guys.
Yeah, it is. Right.
You said
So-
Milford's gonna have another venison
Yeah, in April, yeah.
cook-off or whatever that is.
Yeah. They make it all different ways.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man,
mean,
the
if you're a
sausage,
venison
oh,
person,
gosh.
you gotta love it.
And I went there. I think I brought 3 trays home. I went up with. They give you trays at the end of the show. They give presents out and stuff like that. And I went up there with 1 tray. The guy says, "Dig deep." I said, "Can I have another tray?" He said, "Yeah, sure."
Whatever's
Dig
left,
deep.
you can take home.
You know, I have to say, when I was growing up, we did live off of like fish and deer and duck, whatever my dad hunted. We lived off of because that's what we had to.
Wonderful.
And you know what? It's so funny because nowadays I don't have access to that. It's just how it is. I used to be so thin and so healthy
You bet.
because eating that
Well,
style
it's not
and
doctored
no
up, it's
preservatives
real.
in it,
Right.
and yeah, exactly. And now I'm like, I'm very careful with what I get, but even still, it's just not the same.
When I,
They're
Yeah.
using in the
It's-
cultured meats.
antibiotics in the meats.
They're using
and
growth hormones.
It's
That's what we're
scary.
eating.
Yeah.
when
yeah.
I was
All the
younger,
antibiotics,
we
that's what
used
we're
to
eating?
live
Right.
off of that
That's
too.
why we're having trouble with the antibiotics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Which is
we
scary,
got
right?
My
diseases that
doctor-
are
my
immune
doctor-
to antibiotics.
Did you ever go to Dr. Somerville in West Melbourne? Since you lived down there. Well, it doesn't matter. He said, "What do you eat?" And I said, "Well, I shot a wild boar. We had fresh pork and venison, pheasant."
Right. Right.
Trout.
Pheasant. That's another thing we lived on.
He goes,
Pheasant,
"My God, you're
turkey,
eating better than
fresh
I am."
turkey, rabbit. I didn't like rabbit. I didn't
Well,
like the
I'm
taste of
really
it.
like white meat, so I like pheasants.
frog legs.
We got a
my
wild
father had a,
turkey. My wife didn't like cleaning that. She tried it.
My stepfather had a. That's why I said that West Melbourne. My stepfather had a bar that had a bar restaurant and had a hunting club attached to the building. And all the guys used to just, bring him the wild foods at the, through the seasons, wild fish, Upper Groom Lake. So we had fish, tons of fish, and tons of everything was wild.
I used to
when
go
was
fishing.
young.
Listen, if you know
I
where
still
to
fish
go
occasionally.
fishing, now I do know where
My
to.
dad's land.
If you get a native
Where's
trout,
Cooperstown?
Cooperstown. Yep.
if you get a native brook trout, the meat is pink in it. It's not like this crap you get. And I'll tell you, it's nothing like. And there's places on the Newark watershed. There's 5 reservoirs there. There's one lake. It's only got perch in it. And it's like, around here,
I don't know if I've ever had a perch, to tell you the truth.
well,
They say they're bony, aren't they?
Well, my
no,
parrot had
they're
a perch.
good.
Sorry.
I get it.
Yeah.
Carmine.
What?
He had all
I said
kinds
my
of.
parrot had
Oh,
a
my
perch.
goodness.
Sorry.
Oh
So,
boy, that's digging
get
deep,
back
man.
to-
I gotta
get-
tell you.
Getting back to some music here.
I got a million.
Yeah,
So, Carl asked me to do a couple songs tonight, and I did the one that had charted a long time ago
Right.
on the charts. So I'm going to do a couple more numbers in a minute or two, and I just want to talk briefly about where I put them on so people know. You can, it's great nowadays. The independent artists can upload things, but it's work. I mean, I'm basically doing that stuff every single day to basically be where I am. And one
Glad to
place.
hear it.
Thank you. One place that I actually have put music on was called Number One Music, and it's been on there for a while. I just got my Shady Lady album out last December. I played it around, here and there to fix it and figure out how I want to make the song before I recorded it. And now that it's officially out, it's been over a year now, I digitally uploaded a couple of the numbers. So on this Number One Music site, and I put it on country rock because that's the next album I did, Shady Lady, is more of a country rock feel. And I kept going back, checking it out and seeing where it was. And I actually had forgotten about it for a while and let it go. And all of a sudden I get these notifications saying that, oh, your music is like in the top 100 charts. I'm like, what? What? So I go and check it out. So I keep checking it out. And now I'm really excited because 2 of my songs that I only have 3 up. 2 of my songs are in the country rock charts, and it's in the top 150. And it's number 1 is Shady Lady, and that is not just the United States, but it's now globally.
Isn't that
so it's
wonderful?
throughout the entire world.
Great.
And Keepin Country Strong, which you hear at the theme song every single week here,
All
and
over.
with all your names in it. That one is number 3 on the country rock charts, and it's globally also, or in the entire world.
What
So
to
it's
spell?
number 1 in the United States, number 2. So I'm kind of excited because,
Well, that is exciting.
when you get a little bit, people listen to your music and you get nice feedback. It's always nice.
Yeah.
When you hear, like, it's, because, when you first write something, you're like, well, is people gonna like it? But I discovered you have to write for yourself, and
Well, I told you
That's a
that
good
Boogie
point.
Woogie
You know?
beat was good,
I did like that. That
and
was
she
fun.
just made that whole thing up. It was great.
I did because here's what happened. When I first came on Keepin' Country Strong, Benzee and Carl asked me to be part of the show. And Carl said, hey, can you do ragtime music on the piano? And that is not my forte. I can tell you right now. I can do classical, but you know, you gotta have a certain feel for it. I practiced and I really, really tried, didn't I?
Yeah.
I really tried. Well, honestly, when I didn't feel comfortable doing it when the first couple of shows I was here, and you could tell, you know, I felt
It was beautiful.
It was awkward to me. He's just lying. He's being nice. So I said, you know what? To get out of this, I'm gonna write a song. And sure enough, I wrote a song and recorded it and play it every week now. So I'm able to do that one instead.
They're
which-
hearing this
much
all
more
over
comfortable with.
Manhattan
That's right.
and Brooklyn
Yep.
soon.
Yep. So really excited about music taking off a little bit, and it's just nice to see that people enjoy it. That's all.
And listen, I got to say hi to all my friends up in Ellenville because we're going to be playing all through that area for coming out for Toys for Kids. I just got another word from it, and they went over 1,000 homes this year
Oh, that's
with toys,
wonderful. What a
and
great
they've raised over $4,000
That's great.
to buy more toys and to invest into that project. And it's a 3-day event, and we're really proud of that, me and my wife, since we started, and all these folks come up and entertain us, and it's great.
Always a great pleasure.
It's always nice to give back to the community and people who support you. That's
You know,
nice.
Santa loves it too.
Santa loves it.
Yep.
Mrs. Claus.
Well, I made the Indians cry once, and I made Santa cry, so that's the direction I'm going in now.
I thought you said you shot Santa.
I did, didn't hurt him. He's so fat and stuck in him. All these grandkids, and we did have another great grandson named Johnny. He's born 2 days before Christmas.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a great way to start the holiday.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
That's
So I made
wonderful.
number 8.
That's great.
Great
Congratulations
grandkid.
on
Oh,
that. Yeah.
man, that's wonderful.
So speaking of milestones, you've got 25 years coming up for this
That's
show.
right, and everybody out there
By
is
the way.
watching is invited to come. I don't care if we get 1,000 people or 10. We're gonna have hot dogs, sausage, and peppers, a whole bunch of stuff, and a whole gang will be
Okay.
there. And Sue and the Blind is gonna play a little music, and at the end we're gonna have a special treat for everybody. We're all gonna get up and sing "Moving On Over" with the
Moving
band.
on over.
I wish I could be there. Unfortunately, I have to work that
Well, we
day.
can
but-
pre-record it where you're on.
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll do like a little,
Fun.
I could do like
Well,
a
you
live,
know how Phil is.
live feed
Can
or
I
something
sing?
for
Am
my
I
job.
going to sing? I said, nobody's singing. I don't want to turn it into another telethon deal. It's really for the anniversary, and a lot of people's been involved with my show through the years.
Are you having people who've been on your shows come on, like let's say some of your first original guests?
Oh, I'm letting everybody know, yeah.
Can I, just real quick, can I ask you how you started the show? Like what was your,
It was started as a joke. A guy who used to be on the station here, Barry, his name was, said to me, "You talk so much. Why don't you come down and do a half-hour show here? You never shut up. It will probably go over." And we called it Keepin' Country Strong. At the time, there was a lot of local country bands, but they faded right out. So it's really a variety show now through the years.
Right.
And the very first week, they wanted an hour. It went from a half hour
Wow.
to an hour.
that's great.
And then we got a lot of following. And then Time Warner, luckily I got into Time Warner because I was supposed to do something on the river, and that all fell through where I was going to get paid. Every time I'm getting paid, it falls through. And
Story of my life.
they offered me to air my show over there. And since I'm president here, I says, why not drag your show and everyone else's show into the
And that's
Hudson
nice
Valley?
too. It's nice, Carl, is that you extended that opportunity to other shows.
And now you're in Brooklyn.
My show, Pam Time, by the way, is no, my show's not in Brooklyn yet. Mine's in Manhattan.
Manhattan, yes.
Yeah, my
sorry.
show's in Manhattan.
Oh,
and it's
we'll
also
be in
in
Brooklyn.
the whole Hudson Valley region, so that's really
Yes,
nice.
absolutely.
Which we've got to get Carmine sings out there too. wouldn't be
Yeah, I
nice.
told him, why don't you sing the old songs that he can get by with because of copyrights,
Right, right.
and he can have his own show over
Right.
there.
That
a
was an
couple
excellent
of
show you
Yeah,
did
the
tonight.
show I'm
Carmine.
doing now, of course, is.
I'll
can
say it
only air
again.
here
That was an
because of
excellent show you
copyrights.
did tonight.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
What a
Thank you.
fantastic.
I've always been a Gene Pitney fan.
I mean,
that was just real
you
special.
both
Chose
met
that.
Jack
it
and
was,
Jack.
It was a surprise
Jack
to me.
George,
Thank you.
program director at Time Warner
Jack's a
Cable.
great guy, actually. We thank you,
He
Jack.
calls me right up. Who are these
Radio
people?
DJ.
That's right, WPDH. You hear Jack on the weekends, and he also has his own show
Well,
where he
here's,
features,
here's a
features
story
live
about
music as
Jack.
well.
Jack said to me, "You want to do the roofathon for us?" I said, "We're a hillbilly country band. They want kids rock bands ripping the place up." He said, "I want you to come there." So
Roofathon with WALL?
no,
PDH.
PDH.
Yep, they do that annually.
So they
it's
had
an
it in a
annual-
park. They don't do it on a roof because insurance.
Oh.
That somebody killed that. So we're in a park, and we got up to play, and the lady you know who ran it was like, "Oh, a country band." Well, we surprised them because we rocked the place to death, and then luckily a wedding was going on, and the wedding party was coming through the park.
Oh, perfect.
I got them all up on the stage with us. So I want to say we
That's
stole the
great.
show, but we did. And the worst part was her monitors got blowed out at the end because Yeehaw just don't fit with some of the sound systems.
What's that?
Yeehaw.
Yeah, when he yells,
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when my adrenaline gets going, there's more to a yeehaw than you think. And twice that happened to me. And the speakers, I don't know why it went on the speakers, but I was at Orange County Fair. We had a sound guy and the old ones had the fuse right in the front.
Yep.
And I did that at the end, and he fell over, and I'm standing there going, everything went dead. And I was, he had a heart attack or something. Hear that fuse when I did Yeehaw, overloaded, blew the fuse out, hit him right in the chest like a bullet. He's going, "Look!"
I can't make this stuff up.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
gonna
a
go
whole.
over and get ready.
All right, you go
Yeah.
get ready, yeah.
Boss gave us the high sign, so we're going to send Pam over there.
Yeah.
Am I moving that camera?
We're all having
No,
so
you don't
much.
have to do it.
We just have so much fun here that we can go
Yeah,
on
it's
and
got to
on.
go on her, yeah.
We could easily
All right,
do,
Ron's going to set that camera up.
I think we could easily do like a 2-hour show if they let us go. We just
Oh,
keep
I
going and
never
going.
shut the hell up,
But
so-
we have fun. I'm
So-
usually in the booth, but tonight I'm happy to be sitting in
So
for
thank
Benzee.
all you folks in Ellenville and that whole area, Napanock and all through Liberty. I've done so many gigs all through that area. It's unreal.
Sure was a lot of fun.
Yeah, met a lot of people.
And we're doing it again next year.
Yeah, I'll be doing it until I can't stand up nowhere probably. So we want to introduce this lady who's a hunter by trade and skins deer.
See, we're learning things.
Yeah, I didn't even know all that stuff. Now I know. When I get a deer, bring it to Pam. But
Yeah, we're definitely happy to have her as part of the Access.
so I'm going to let you
23
introduce her
family.
this time, Benzee.
Oh wait, no. No, I want to just say, as I said, she's a wonderful addition to our Access 23 TV's dysfunctional family.
Yes,
She's
Characters. I
She's the
always call
voice
it
of
characters.
sanity among us.
we're
and,
all characters here. That's what I say.
And so, without further ado, Pam Murphy.
This is my home, a little box on the street. No one understands the life that I lead. There is a treasure somewhere I know. I can almost see it in my dreams at night. Visions of splendor, happiness too. But this box remains my palace, enchanted by the moon. The stars watch over me, the wind, my only friend. Their magic guides my spirit enchanted by the moon. There is a treasure somewhere I know. I can almost see it in my dreams at night. Visions of splendor, happiness too. But this box remains my palace, enchanted by the moon. Okay, Enchanted by the Moon off of my Sweet Dangers album. Moving along now to the past album I just did called Shady Lady. I'm going to sing for you the #1 hit on #1 music charts. And this is Shady Lady. This is globally. So thank you for the support. Really appreciate everybody listening and giving me some great feedback. So here we go. Shady Lady. We're going to do the accompaniment karaoke with this. World, you my every... That's the wrong one, but I could do that one. I must have put the wrong number on there. So, is that number 9 on there? Maybe I put the wrong number. Shady Lady. Don't know. I could just play it. That's it. There you go. Cool. Thank you, Lois. Walking around with her nose in the air, treating people without a care, making snide remarks to all she sees. Each stinging word is like a million bees. One minute she's hot, in an instant turns cold. If it's all about money, she becomes really bold. Thinking she's sly, twisted the truth. Lies make you dirty when you're hiding the truth. She's a shady lady, cuts like a knife. She's a shady lady, like fire in eyes. Shady lady, throwing mud around, slinging dirt and losing ground. She's a shady lady, very shady lady. Shady lady. Shame on you, lady, for not seeing the light, casting a shadow and starting a fight. Stepping on people will not get you far, trapped in a cage and looking through a bar. Burns, burns, hotter than hot. Get out of the shade before you rot. Shame on you, lady, for being so shady. You wind up alone by the time you turn 80. She's a shady lady, cuts like a knife. She's a shady lady, like fire in eyes. Shady lady, throwing mud around, slinging dirt and losing ground. She's a shady lady, very shady lady. Shady lady. Respect and love all seem to be gone. Expecting something from nothing is where you went wrong. Where evil and greed and darkness are free. Now put that in your bank and see how famous you'll be. She's a shady lady, cuts like a knife. She's a shady lady, like fire in eyes. Shady lady, throwing mud around, slinging dirt and losing ground. She's a shady lady, very shady lady. Shady lady, cuts like a knife. She's a shady lady, like fire in eyes. All right, thanks. Just a fun one to do. So our last number tonight before we end, I want to say thank you all for tuning in to Keeping Country Strong. Tune in next week for another great show. I want to thank Carmine. I want to thank Ron for coming in tonight, especially Carl, Lois, and Marty. So let's give it up for Keeping Country Strong show. Enjoy. Here's the number. Keeping Country Strong.